The NFL Today on CBS is presented by G. There's only one.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Dolphins and the Texans. Let's take you out to Houston with our announcers, Kevin Harlan, Trent Green, and Melanie Collins.
Happy holidays, everyone, from Houston for the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. Two terrific young quarterbacks are leading both teams as the stakes build with 4 weeks left, including today. The Texans, with the win today and a Colts loss, will win their second straight division title. The Dolphins are alive but need wins and help, all serving as our backdrop. Hi, everyone, with Trent Green, Melanie Collins on the sideline, Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for joining us. The playoff push is here.
And, Kevin, I love this matchup. When you think about Houston, what they have the next 11 days, they play the Dolphins today. Then you have the Chiefs and the Ravens coming up in the next 11 days. That's a tough stretch of games. For the Dolphins, it's been the playoffs for the last month. They're 4-1 in those 5 games, but they have to continue to win and continue to play well to get an opportunity to be in the postseason.
Trent, we just saw C.J. Stroud, the Texans quarterback. What kind of season is he having?
Well, first off, I think C.J. Stroud's one of the best young quarterbacks in the NFL, but numbers-wise, it is down. His yards are down, his touchdowns are down, his interceptions are up, but he took the week off. He took that bye week to reset his mind and body, and he said, listen, I came back and I told the offense, find your motivation. Whatever that motivation is, tap into it for the next 4 games. On the other side, Tua Tagovailoa has not needed to reset. Ever since he's come off of IR, he's been outstanding. He leads the league in completion per last month. He has 11 touchdowns and no interceptions. He's outstanding at spreading the football around and getting the ball out of his hands quickly, which is what he'll need to do today against this Houston defense, and their pass rush is second in the NFL in sacks. So let's start with Will Anderson, the second-year player. Size, speed, explosiveness coming off the edge, 9.5 sacks on the season. Danielle Hunter, in his first year with the Texans, leads the Texans in sacks and tackles for loss. A formidable combo on the outside, as good as any tandem in the NFL. And as a quarterback, it's miserable if you can't step up in the pocket. Settle doesn't give you the room to step up.
So, Melanie, it looks like that Dolphin offensive line will definitely have their hands full today.
Yeah, they sure will, Kev. They're going to be down their 2 starting offensive tackles in Teron Armstead and Kendall Lamb. So Jackson Carman will get the start at right tackle, and the rookie Patrick Paul will get the start at left tackle here in his college town. And Mike McDaniel told us that when it comes to Patrick Paul, he's gotten a ton of important practice reps with how banged up Armstead has been this season. And he said with Patrick Paul today, the biggest thing he's going to be looking for is that play after his first bad play, because he said against a pass rush like this, the bad plays are inevitable. It's about how quickly he can respond, and what a challenge he's going to have today, guys, against this pass rush.
Mel, thanks. The Dolphins have won 4 of 5. Got an overtime win last week. The Texans are coming off a bye. They remain in first place in the South. The Dolphins, the Texans, coming up next on CBS. From Houston, CBS Sports presents the National Football League. Today, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. Our kickoff is...
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Dolphins last week took care of the New York Jets in overtime, 32-26. Texans are coming off a bye. 2 weeks ago, they won at Jacksonville 23-20. But they lost one of their top defensive players And we'll see how they're going to rebound after that, because he led that group so well.
Well, and when you consider no Aziz Al-Shire, their leading linebacker, right? He's their play caller. He's the leader on that defense. And then no Jalen Petrie. So 2 huge losses on the defense for the Texans.
Flip of the coin. Houston won. They deferred. Here comes Washington, who had a terrific punt return last week. M.J. Stewart brings him down near the 26, a return at 23. And here is quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, 184 pass attempts without an interception.
He's been outstanding since his return from IR and really protecting the football, getting the ball out of his hands quickly, making good decisions, and limited amount of turnovers, as you see just the 4 interceptions on the season. Just 1 since he's returned.
And remember, Melanie told us all about the 2 new starting tackles today. Achane the back with a 1st and 10. Achane out of the backfield with a beat down. Nice tackle. Sting